The Citroën Traction Avant, 1934 to 1957, a pictorial review. Part A, Introducing the Traction Owners Club. A recent survey estimated that there are currently about 500 separate Citroën owners clubs worldwide, with approximately 40,000 enthusiastic members. By no means the last or least among them is the Traction Owners Club, formed in 1975 to cater for the ever-increasing number of British enthusiasts involved in the preservation of this most iconic of French cars. Membership now numbers over 550 English-speaking individuals living in the UK and abroad and owning Traction Avant cars of virtually every type, age and origin. Unlike its sister club, the Citroën Car Club, which supports all types of Citroën vehicles, old and new alike, its activities are dedicated entirely to fostering ownership of and encouraging interest in the Traction Avant exclusively. In 2009, the year that marks not only the 75th anniversary of the launch of the Traction Avant, but also the 90th anniversary of the founding of the Citroën Company, we are proud to present this pictorial review of the history of the Traction, illustrating the conception and production of the world's first truly mass-produced front-wheel drive car, with contemporary images, mainly from the archives of Automobile Citroën. We hope you will find it interesting and enjoyable. Part B, André Citroën, the Henry Ford of France. The story of the Citroën Traction Avant really began in 1919, when its creator, André Citroën, established his double chevron marque and opened his great car factory at the Quai de Javel on the left bank of the Seine in Paris, almost under the shadow of the Eiffel Tower. Born in Paris in 1878, André Citroën was the son of a Dutch-Jewish diamond merchant from Amsterdam. Having trained as an engineer at the prestigious École Polytechnique, he entered the automobile industry with the specific aim of producing inexpensive, popular cars in very large numbers, intended for the new democratic class of motorists emerging after World War I. An expert in industrial organization and production technology, yet blessed with a rare talent for publicity and marketing, André Citroën was not actually a practicing designer of cars or engines. Instead, as an entrepreneur and industrialist, he was concerned to provide a benevolent environment in which other gifted engineers could flourish. His first car, the Type A, Europe's first mass-produced, mass-marketed car, appeared in 1920, closely followed by the B2 model, built on an assembly line at the previously unheard-of rate of more than 250 cars a day, which was soon increased to 500. In October 1924, he introduced the B10 series, Europe's first all-steel bodied cars, which were followed in 1926 by the B14, the first European car to sell more than 100,000 units. In fact, almost 119,500 examples of this car had been sold by the time the model was withdrawn in 1928. As André Citroën had predicted at the outset of his enterprise, within just 8 years of operations, he had overtaken his older established French rivals, Renault and Peugeot, to become the fourth largest automobile manufacturer in the world, topped only by the American giants of Ford, General Motors and Chrysler. This led to him being nicknamed the Henry Ford of France, since, in truth, his earliest products were American in style, conventional in design, and constructed using American methods and materials. Yet for the great innovator, André Citroën, this remarkable achievement was no longer enough. To stay ahead of his rivals, his next objective would be to produce a car of a radically unconventional character, highly advanced in all respects, and employing front-wheel drive transmission and chassiesless unitary construction. The result would be the Traction Avant.